Did you know that there were a few changes made to WHMIS? Do you know if they affect your employees and your workplace? This introduction video will give you a high-level overview of that information. The specifics are in the employee training video that follows.
I was working for a large janitorial firm doing institutional buildings. Second day on the job, we were in doing some washrooms. Noticed that the urinals were getting caked up on the inside. Thought, well, we better get in there and scrub those out. Sprinkled some Ajax in there, which is a form of powdered bleach. Wasn't happy with the job I was doing, so I went back to the room and grabbed some toilet bowl cleaner. I ended up squirting it around on the inside, and I turned around to grab my tool that I was scrubbing with, and by the time I turned back, I had gas in the air, like it was smoke. It was like 10 people lit up cigarettes in there. Held my breath. I got outside, had opened the doors on the way out, got outside, got to fresh air. Yeah, I had created chlorine gas by mixing Ajax or Comet and 23% hydrochloric acid toilet bowl cleaner. Had I had some WHMIS training at that point, I know when we do WHMIS training, one of the first things we talk about is not mixing chemicals together, so I would have probably thought about it a little more.
Let's get to the point now. The Globally Harmonized System, or GHS, is a hazard classification system used around the globe. WHMIS 2015 incorporated parts of GHS into it, like how we classify chemicals, what is required on the labels of each chemical, the safety data sheets that explain what they are, what you need to know about them, and how to handle them safely. This change means that how we classify chemicals is aligned with other countries. So when we import or export chemicals, any hazards are clearly communicated in the same way around the world. The transition to WHMIS 2015 standards is going to be a gradual one, since you likely have products on site that are under the old WHMIS system. As you bring in new products though, they will need to comply with the updated WHMIS 2015 standards. As of December 1st, 2018, every product in your workplace must comply with the new standards. This means that anyone who works with hazardous products, or anyone who may come in contact with these products, must be trained in WHMIS 2015. This training is critical in preventing workplace injuries. It will also help reduce the cost of replacing absent workers, as well as paying for contraventions and fines. WHMIS has 3 main parts, and these changes affect each of them. The first part, standardized warning labels and symbols, has 2 main changes: how products are classified and what is required on the labels. The second part affected is the information sheet about the product use and handling. Before, they were called material safety data sheets, or MSDSs, and now they are called safety data sheets, or SDSs. Lastly, the education requirement has been divided into 2 parts: education and training. Education is general information, like what WHMIS is, the SDSs, label requirements, and hazard classes. The training portion is site and job specific to your workplace, including procedures for storing chemicals, handling them, using them, what to do in the event of a spill, safe disposal, and how to respond in an emergency. Now I know what you're thinking. Do we need training and education in both WHMIS 1988 and WHMIS 2015? The answer is yes. As long as you have products in your workplace that have the old labels and MSDSs for WHMIS 1988, you'll need the education and training for those pieces. Once your products are used up and you start receiving new products from the suppliers with the updated labels and SDSs, WHMIS 1988 training and education will no longer be needed. At this point, your transition to WHMIS 2015 will be complete.
We have our people take WHMIS training on a regular basis. They need to know why they're being safe. They need to know what they're dealing with. It's not, oh, you do WHMIS because you do WHMIS. No, you need to do it because you need to know what's going on in the workplace. Some of the situations I've run into, if I didn't know what the causes were, it wouldn't have made any sense to me. So when we're doing WHMIS training, we talk about these products do this, and you can't do this, and you can't mix this together. And if you know that, it's just going to be a safer place to work in the end, and you'll be happier as an employee.
It is not only your responsibility to provide a safe workplace, but preventing injuries will help save you time, money, and show your workers that you truly care about their safety. The following video is for your workers and provides them with more details on the WHMIS 2015 changes. We strongly encourage you to take a look as well.